Easy Solutions, what is going on? You're tuned into the final Fridays by the Pool summer drink instructional video. Hope you've enjoyed it so far. Today's instructional video will feature a double bonus drink, 2 drinks. All right, we were supposed to do a blueberry fizz drink, was the original plan. Unfortunately, one of the ingredients is very tough to find. So we're gonna do a little punt here. We're gonna do some iced lattes today and something a little weird called coffee milk. So hope you're buckled up and enjoy that. So let's see what happens. Let's get right into the iced latte. So first off, I don't have an espresso machine. All right, so I got to kind of do it a little differently. I got to kind of, make it up as we go here. But anyway, I am picking an espresso blend coffee, which is Cafe Bustelo. Really, you can use any kind of coffee, right? You can use any kind of coffee. Just you want to make it a little darker than normal, like a little more bolder than normal, a little stronger, right, than normal. Okay. So if you just make that, basically, you can just make it a little stronger, and it'll hold up well against the coffee. So the other thing I like to do is, like I said, I like sweets, right? I like sweets. So I took a little honey and I whipped honey. All right. So whenever you whip honey, it turns different color. This is like normal honey, right? And then this is what happens when you whip it. Kind of lightens up. Looks like caramel. Smells like honey, of course, because it's honey. But that's kind of one of the things. And the other thing I like to do is do a little bit of brown sugar in the bottom. So I do like, I don't do both because that's a little too sweet. But I do like honey on one or brown sugar on one. So I'm gonna make a honey, whipped honey latte, and then a brown sugar latte. All right. So basically, you just kind of start with putting that sweetener in the bottom of the glass. And like I said, I like it kind of sweet here, so I put quite a bit of sweetener in the bottom. All right. So this is the honey one first. All right. So you take that, and then now we grab the coffee. And I'm using a drip coffee maker, but I made it dark, bold coffee. All right. So it'll hold up against the half and half when you pour it in here. And I just kind of fill the glass a little, almost to halfway. All right. And so now we got something that looks like this. I do a little stir. All right, get that nice and incorporated. And now the nice thing is if you are using an espresso machine, you get that nice little froth on top, that creme. But since we don't, I don't have an espresso machine, I'm gonna do a little cheat here. This is a little battery powered stir machine. All right, and then if you don't have that, it's fine. You can just do a little whisk, okay? So I'm just gonna kind of use that to stir it up a little. Get a little of that foam going up top. And again, this is just, it's not even required. It's an optional step, all right? So now I got it kind of whipped. And now we got the little foam on top, all right? So then we drop some ice in, a couple ice cubes. And don't fill it all the way up with ice. Leave a little room here because we're going to put in some cream on top, half and half. All right. So I got that mixed. Now we hit it with that half and half right on top. All right. And then I give a little stir here, and then I hit it with a few more ice cubes on top. All right. Nice and iced. Grab that. I got my ice prepared this time. All right. And there you have a iced whipped honey latte. Ooh, yep, look at that. Put that right on top there. Very good. Very good. All right, that's the whipped honey one. I'm gonna make a brown sugar one real quick. So I'll grab a little spoon. And I just, like I said, hit it at the bottom there with a little bit of brown sugar. Again, it's to your sweet tooth, whatever you want, kind of measure it out. You might have to play with that a little bit. Maybe a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. All right. And then again, you hit it with that coffee. Going about halfway again. All right. And then we mix. Get that sugar incorporated in, nice and dissolved. All right, and then you can hit it with the whisk, or you can hit it with your little stir machine. Get some of that cream going on top. All right, looking good. And blast it with that half and half. Gotta hit the ice first, my bad. Ice it. All right, and then half and half it. A little bit more. Okay. Give it a little stir and enjoy. Yeah, that's amazing. All right, so you're saying, Joe, you probably shouldn't drink both of these. You're a little, you talk a little fast already. You're right. I'm not going to drink all these, but I will drink some of them. All right. That honey one's a little, I don't know, it's a little different sweetness. This brown sugar one is probably my fave. It's a little more sweeter. All right, there you go, 2 iced lattes. All right, the last thing I wanted to tell you is about coffee milk, and it's kind of a weird drink. Let me grab mine. All right, so basically my ingredients for coffee milk. You know, saying, Joe, that sounds too weird. You got to try it. It's good, trust me. First off, you take half a cup of coffee, and you do 2 cups of water, and you brew that. So that's going to be a pretty strong brew. Okay. In a saucepan, you put a half a cup of sugar. That sounds like a lot. It's okay. Actually, no, it's a cup of sugar. You put a cup of sugar in a saucepan, and you pour your brewed coffee in, and then you simmer that for 30 minutes. You let that kind of get thick, and you're essentially making a coffee syrup. All right. Once you're finished, you have a coffee syrup, and so it's amazing. It's nice and dark, bold coffee syrup, and you can now cut this into something. So what I normally do is grab a little cup and grab some milk. Now pour some of that syrup in on the bottom. Again, as much as you want. See how sweet it wants to be. And you just top it off with milk. And now you have coffee milk. And this is incredible. You can use the coffee syrup for other stuff too. It's just a sweet coffee syrup. You can add it to any beverage or whatever, but I always just use coffee milk, and it's incredible. You're saying, Joe, no person should be drinking this much coffee. It's okay. I'm not gonna drink it all. But no, this is it, coffee milk. So we have a double feature beverage. Again, sorry we didn't do the blueberry fizz. A little hard to find the ingredients. This is the last of our summer's or Fridays by the Pool summer drink special. Hope you make this one. Do not miss this week's Friday by the Pool. We're doing a Google Maps scavenger hunt. You don't want to miss that. We're finishing off our summer series, and then we're going to start talking about our fall series. All right. So hope you make the beverage. Hope to see you on Friday. Enjoy.